And welcome guys to a new ferry flight video. Martin and Stefan are just preparing, or actually they are departing. We replanned everything from day one today, so now we're gonna fly via Burgas and not via Kavala to Heraklion. It's gonna be a long flight now, 5 hours. Not a lot of coverage here, maybe some B-roll, but I just want to get off like these guys. So welcome, thank you for watching, and see you later.
So what's the mission? We had to deliver the first diamonds to a new flight school in Rwanda, a DA42 NG-6 and a DA40 NG Tundra. And to get to Rwanda with these small planes, we had to stop several times. For this, you need a crew. The DA40 was flown by me, and the DA42 was flown for Martin and Stefan. Trust me, this trip was eventful. Follow along to see what ferry flying really looks like. Let's start.
And now we say hello from the Mediterranean Sea, between Heraklion and Egypt. Hello guys, welcome. It's time again, heading down to Egypt. Not the first time. We are flying down to Rwanda in Africa, like in the middle of Africa, and actually already on the southern hemisphere. It's gonna be the first time southern hemisphere for me, but before we get there, we have to go via Egypt, via Sudan, via Kenya, via Uganda to Rwanda. So it's gonna be a long flight. That's why I start filming now. Yesterday we flew to Heraklion. You've seen that before. So I thought I'd start filming here, reaching the African continent. Quick update. Yesterday was the day of the Charlie Bravos, I would say. It was very interesting to fly. Let's call it like that. And today it looks a bit better. I mean, it's still early in the morning, but I'm still hoping to get over it, and then hoping that we don't have anything in Egypt. And then the Charlie Bravos get interesting again in when we reach Kenya.
Nachkommt ist gleich wieder durch, also da kann ich nochmal 15 bleiben.
That's copied. Yeah, and that was Martin. He's flying with Stefan, DA42. They are already like an hour in front of me, or I don't know. They are very fast because I am flying the DA40 Tundra. So I have bush wheels down below, and that means a lot of drag. That's why the performance is. That's why the performance is not the best one in cruise. So right now I'm doing a true airspeed of 143 and 15,000 feet with 85% power. It's not a cruise airplane with the bush wheels, I would say. But that's not what it's built for. It's built for landing on rough surfaces. So yeah. Yeah, plan today, now flying to Cairo this time, and not to the big international airport. We're going to Hotel Echo Charlie Papa. And we're trying this today because we then continue to Aswan, which you also have seen on the channel already, Aswan, when we went to Ethiopia. So thank you to Gaza, you until now you're doing a great job.
Uniform Delta India for radio check.
Okay, Uniform Delta India, Radio 5.
Yes.
So, yeah. Not more to say until now.
Now 1277.
We're about to enter the Egyptian airspace at the point Kumbi, and yeah, then we contact Cairo. And then I would say I come back when we're in approach to Cairo, as always, huh? this was a lot of talking on already, so I will stop talking now and see you later, guys.
One more fact to this trip. The day before, we discovered that Stefan and I did not have the yellow fever vaccine, which was required to enter Kenya. So while we were cruising along here, Ahmed from Gaze was trying to organize a vaccine for us in Aswan. To be honest, I totally forgot about that during planning the trip, so this was my mistake. If he succeeded, you will see at the end.
So guys, that did not take a long time, as I told you. GPS position is jammed. We take a look here, auxiliary. Nothing. But I believe it's because here to the left is a military area, and always in this region you get jammed. I cannot rely here on this because there is no GPS position, but look here. 4 flight is still receiving, the Sentry is still receiving a GPS position, which is pretty good for situational awareness right now. So yeah, I kind of like that. GPS 1 and 2, you see? Nothing. I mean, he's getting some satellites, but no signal, right? No,
Echo Uniform Delta India, descent 4,500 feet, QNH 1008.
Descending 4,500 on QNH 1008, Australia India.
Oscar Uniform Delta India, right heading 180.
Confirm, right heading 180?
I do confirm.
Right heading 180, Oscar Delta India.
Egypt 376.
So, it just came back, you see? So, and now both GPS are working again.
Terrain system available.
Thank you, and we got the synthetic vision back. And if you also recognized it, the scale from the pitch also changes. If you're in synthetic vision mode, it's way bigger. If you're in the non-synthetic vision mode, it's way smaller.
India, turn left heading 110.
Left heading 110, shukran, Oscar India. That's what I want to hear.
Localize 05 right.
So, let's put out the power a bit to 70, because I need to cool down my gearbox for the climb out here.
Oscar Delta India, descend 3,500 feet, QNH 1008.
Descending 3,500 on 1008, Oscar India.
Oscar Delta India, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, Oscar Delta India. 090 is set. It's crazy what they are building here. Holy smokes.
Beach 4807.
This is like New Cairo.
Uniform Delta India, descend 2,500 feet, QNH 1008.
2,500, 1008, Oscar Delta India.
Oscar Uniform Delta India, QNH in Capital Airport 1009.
1009, Oscar Delta India, thank you.
Oscar Uniform Delta India, left heading 050, clear approach on way 01 left.
Left heading 050 and cleared for the LS approach runway 01 left, Oscar Delta India, shukran. So, altitude 2,500 is captured.
376.
Localizer is white, glide slope is white.
Oscar Uniform Delta India, report established localizer runway 01 left.
We'll go Delta India. So, localizer is moving. And localizer is captured and glide slope is captured. 1,900 initially. Oscar Delta India is established, ILS 01 left.
Roger, contact Capital Tower, bye bye.
Capital Tower 189, Oscar Delta India, shukran, masalama. Capital Tower, salam alaikum, Oscar Echo Uniform Delta India, established ILS 01 left.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta India, this is Capital Tower, hello. Check miles from touchdown.
So Delta India 4.5 miles.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta India, reported surface wind 090, 07 knots, QNH 1009, continue approach runway 01 left.
1009 and continue approach 01 left, Oscar Delta India.
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta India inside, reported surface wind 090, 07 knots, QNH 1009, runway 01 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 01 left, Oscar Delta India. Approaching the minimums, autopilot off. Speed is checked, flaps takeoff.
I have to explain something here. I know I did not follow a stable approach concept here, but there is a reason. Since the temperatures were so high, around 40 degrees, I already had to think about the gearbox temperature during the climb on departure, because the gearbox is only air-cooled in the DA40. I did not want to add any unnecessary drag, so the flaps, until short final. With that, I was able to keep the engine power low and to cool down the gearbox a bit faster.
So it's gonna float here, I believe. Look now. Floating forever.
So just refueled, all fueled up. Martin and Stefan are already getting into the planes again. What's happening with me now, I have no clue. But it's warm from the sun. In the middle of nowhere. Cairo is this direction. And we have 38 degrees. So let's see. We are now flying to Aswan, where they have 41 degrees. Really gonna watch these engine temperatures. So it's gonna be interesting. That's the fuel truck, by the way. You always ask for some other stuff than the flying stuff when we're around here. But yeah, it's just refueling and then we go. So yeah, I would say back to flying again.
Landing, taxi, fuel pump. Pitot on need, brake is off. Take off, projector is clear, runway 01 is identified. Okay guys, since it's so hot, I just start filming now. After refueling, we had to go inside and get our bags checked and everything, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, everything worked out in the end and now we're on our way again. I'm now backtracking here. So, lined up. Oscar Delta India is fully ready on the runway. Runway heading is checked and answer the panel is checked. Next is time and takeoff power.
Echo Uniform Delta India, report a surface wind 050, 3 knots, QNH 1008. After departure, maintain runway heading to climb 3,500 feet, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 01, QNH is 1008, and next frequency will be 121.925.
119.05.
119.05 next frequency, and I believe I call you when I have established two-way communication, correct?
Correct, Roger.
Time and takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Engine instruments are checked. Airspeed is alive 2 times. Cross check 50 and rotate. Positive rate, brakes.
Echo Uniform Delta India, airborne at time 55. Contact Cairo Director 119.05. Next call, two-way communication.
Calling Cairo 119.05 and we'll call you establishing two-way communication, Oscar Delta India. Okay. So, acceleration, speed is rising, flaps up, flight level change, 88, heading is green, autopilot on, climb power, is set, and now with Cairo. Cairo, Salam Alaikum, Oscar Uniform Delta India is passing 1,300 feet climbing, flight level 110, just departed from capital.
Uniform Delta India, Alaikum Salam, confirm runway heading 01 left.
Yeah, runway heading 01 left, Oscar Delta India.
Node identified, yes, climb flight level 060 and maintain runway heading 01 left.
060 and maintaining runway heading 010, Oscar Delta India. Oscar Uniform Delta India has established two-way communications with Cairo.
Echo Uniform Delta India, have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. See you next time, Oscar India, bye. This will take forever to climb, I tell you that. Oh, climb check. Landing, taxi, fuel pump, climb power, flaps up, and we're on our way. Fuel, flaps, fuel pump, climb power, landing and taxi light. And I'm really monitoring now the temperature from the gearbox now. Because in this hot weather it's...
Oscar Echo Uniform Delta Romeo, check final level requested.
Flight level 110 is final level requested, Oscar Delta Romeo.
Because it's an air-cooled gearbox and it don't likes the hot weather, right? So I would say I fight my way up to cruise and then I come back to you with an update because this is gonna take forever now. So see you later, guys.
I had to maintain flight level 60 initially, but that gave me a good view over the massive constructions which are going on in the new part of Cairo. As I was reaching cruising altitude again, the temperatures became cooler and so did the engine temperatures. Just to complete the topic from before, look at the gearbox temperature. Here it was going down again, but before I really had to keep an eye on it.
Welcome back. Now from flight level 130 we have finally tailwinds. Yeah, going pretty fast to Aswan. If you think of the Tundra, ground speed over 150, so it's good. Just crossing the Nile. It's very interesting to see the nature or how it looks, because around the Nile, you saw it. It's very green, and just some kilometers left or right, then it's desert again. And you really see that the people are like tending to go to the Nile, or the villages are all built like closer to the water. Anyhow, only 45 minutes left to fly, and 26 minutes until top of descent. And really looking forward to land. Stefan and Martin already, I believe they landed already right now. I would say, I'll see you the next time when we're in the approach. Okay, see ya. Guys, you want to know the temperature on ground? 43. The hottest I've ever experienced was 44 in Oman. 43 is heavy. So if we had to continue today, I'm not sure with the heat, this absolute heat, how I would be able to do the climb. And I'm not saying that the diamond is bad or that the engine is bad or something like that, but now. But think about it, 43 degrees for a piston engine. Okay? Interesting, huh? The air condition is running. Oscar Delta India, got the runway inside.
Oscar Delta India, second sir.
Oscar Delta India, got the airport inside.
Oscar Delta India, roger sir, turn right heading 190.
Alright, heading 190, Oscar Delta India. This is interesting with Egypt, you know? They are building. It's like crazy how much they build. Approaching 4,000. Interesting to know what they want to do with all these buildings. They are just building. Just Cairo is like immense.
Oscar, Echo Uniform Delta India, 10 degrees to the right.
Confirm to the right.
Affirmative, sir, 10 degrees to the right.
Okay, 10 degrees to the right, Oscar India. We're 30 degrees in 4,000 feet, and the gearbox is temperature's rising. And Oscar Delta, just for my confirmation, as number 2 visual approach will be possible, correct?
That's correct, sir. Number 1 will be the Nightbird 083 because of the difference in performance. They will land more faster, sir, and you will be number 2 visual approach.
Yeah, that's copy. Thank you, Oscar. Yeah.
Oscar Delta India, 10 left heading 130, sir.
Confirm 130.
Affirmative, sir, 10 left heading 130.
Left heading 130, shukran, Oscar India. I could land here on the sand with that wheels.
Oscar Delta India, 10 left heading 040.
Left heading 040, Oscar India, shukran.
Oscar Delta India, descend 2,200 feet.
Descending 2,200, Oscar India.
And Oscar Delta India, traffic number 1 is about 3 miles from touchdown, about 1,500 feet. Confirm inside, sir.
Traffic is inside, Oscar Delta India.
Oscar Delta India, maintain all separation, sir, and arrange that this traffic may make a backtrack when grounded the Mr. gate.
That's all competent and arranging on separation, Oscar Delta India. Oscar Delta India, confirm I can leave heading 040.
That's affirmative, sir, and maintain visual approach with the traffic number 1, sir.
Visual approach with on separation to number 1, Oscar Delta. Approaching 2,200. Actually, I could arm the approach now and let it fly on its own, but no. We said visual, so we do the visual.
Oscar, Echo Uniform Delta India for landing instructions, sir. Continue with Aswan Tower at 118.3, and we are very sorry we didn't fulfill your request, sir.
That's no problem, all good. And over to Tower 118.3. Have a nice day, Oscar Delta India. Bye.
Easy, sir. Goodbye.
Autopilot off, flight direct off. Aswan Tower, Salam Alaikum, Oscar Echo Uniform Delta India on the visual runway 35, right.
Echo Uniform Delta India, wind 02009 knots, clear to land runway 35 right.
Clear to land runway 35 right, Oscar India. That's very tricky because the left one looks way better. How can the trees survive in the heat? Well, there is a lake. Ha! Enough water. So now air condition off for landing. Speed is checked. Flaps takeoff. The minimums were for the IF approach, but I'm not doing the IF approach. Speed checked, flaps landing. Air condition on.
Echo Uniform Delta India on ground at 09er. Traffic via Kilo. Report to follow me inside.
Via Kilo, vacating and will report follow me inside. Oscar India. Good after landing check. Flaps up. Pitot is off. Fuel pump is off. Alternator is closed and the landing light is off. Thank you for watching for today. And hopefully see you tomorrow when we go to Sudan and Kenya.
And then there was still the thing with the yellow fever vaccine. Ahmed from Gaza was able to organize it, and Stefan and me actually took the vaccine plus the cholera oral vaccination at the airport in Aswan. And now I'm a proud owner of an Egyptian vaccination certificate. See you in the next one. Bye guys.